Think about that. Think about that idea. You can be something infinitely greater if you just have the courage to say goodbye to the self that you've known until now. I know it's terrifying because from the perspective of the ego, that is, like I mentioned before, that's an existential threat. That feels like suicide. To the ego, it is. But to the true self, to the godly self, to the soul, that's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. The beginning of infinite possibilities. The beginning of a life of meaning and of service, where the power of the infinite is constantly channeled through that clear and pristine conduit. That's humility. And you know what they say? They say, be humble or get humbled. The end result is the same way, either way. At the end of the day, we all come down to the conclusion that it's not about us. It's about him. One time I heard from a guy, some of the best wisdom you hear is from these old, cranky guys in the AA meetings. I heard a guy 40 years sober. He growled once, the 2 rules of spirituality. This guy's name was Frank. The 2 rules of spirituality. Okay, what are the 2 rules of spirituality? Rule number 1, there is a God. Okay. Rule number 2, you are not him. So here's the deal. We can all do it the easy way, the graceful way. And we can be humble, and we can just accept the fact we're not in charge. We don't run this thing. Or we could do it the hard way. We can go down kicking and screaming, protesting the affront, the assault, the insult to our egos. It can be heaven, it can be hell. It can be the greatest fulfillment of our spiritual aspirations, and it can be the greatest threat to the insecurities of the ego. I wish everybody true humility, transparency, oneness with your maker, oneness with all, and blessings in every aspect of your lives. Amen.